Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here's James. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now following the interception, here's Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. And even 60 yards. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all three of those positions.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side, caught by Saleh. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
21. Get set.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to fire this thing deep. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Gun. 20. Hey.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Right to the 3. Do something. Gun.
Newton on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Right to the 3. Gun.
Again, Newton. And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Second and 10, Newton again. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers, Olsen. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Here's Breida. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 11. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out. Throw with Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 57 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, hey. Hey, get right down. Get right down.
From the gun, Newton escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him on to the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Do some. Do some. 20.
To throw again, Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle. It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Do some. Hey, get right down.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 21. On 1st down, Garoppolo. He sets to fire deep, and this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold to add the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make it 17-13. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
20. Hey, hey. Gun.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Cassius Marsh in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. They'll roll him out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Green. Express. Hey, get right down.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
20. 20. Express. Hey, hey.
To throw on 2nd down. Newton eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
120. 180.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
180. 180. 21.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. K1 short. Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They fake the give. Newton flushed out right. Now he'll let it go. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And caught left side, Olsen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
20.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Out of the gun, Newton. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Solomon Thomas in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
20.
Now Newton. Going for it all. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Throwing is Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Godot's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Wait,
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dontari Poe in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario Adelson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. on first down. Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Newton throwing again. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he'll be hit from behind. Taken down. Mario Addison in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
13.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
21.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mario Addison able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Julius Peppers in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Hey.
They go play action here on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Gun. Hey.
On second down, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into it? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Thomas Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there. Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Luke Kuechly in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Dante Pettis, a 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And that's just another in a long line of passing touchdowns for him today. To say that he's been on fire would definitely be an understatement. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. 23 yards on the play. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down. And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo on first down. Looking deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Hey, get right down.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Set. 180. Do some.
Throwing here, Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They snap it to Newton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Solomon Thomas getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They come out here in the I. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at him.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Newton's going to throw it. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Newton to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Newton. Flushed out right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cassius Marsh. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. This is Breida. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game,